Hey everybody, what's up? Rob here from Kronos' Speakeasy, and for my pick this week, I'm gonna talk to you guys about Monstress, the new book from Image Comics. So Monstress is a really interesting book. It's written by Marjorie Liu and has art by Takeda. And this comic just feels super special to me because there's nothing really on the market like this, and there never really is anything on the market like this. This comic almost feels like it was written to be a Final Fantasy game. Anybody who's familiar with those games know that they exist in a weird world that is a mix between fantasy, science fiction, and anime, and basically a whole mix of everything that is Japanese and nerdy. Right away, as soon as I opened the first page of the book, I knew this thing was special. The art is amazing, and like I said before, there is nothing on the market right now. And not to mention, for $4.99, you are getting an incredible chunk of story and art. I mean, I know a couple weeks ago, I paid $5.99, I believe, for the first new Spider-Man comic book, and for one, was not a huge fan. Second, it was filled with ads. And third, I just felt kind of ripped off by the end of it, whereas with this, I feel like I basically just bought a trade. I think it's 60 pages, which is amazing, and like I said before, there's no ads. It is just chock full of this beautiful, beautiful art. Every page is just filled with so much detail, so much color, so much fine little etching. There's just so much detail put into the comic book. I can't recommend it just on an art level alone enough. But not just that, the story is really, really compelling. You don't get a huge sense of where the story is exactly going to lead over the course of the book, but you do get a huge sense of the world that it takes place in. World building is super important to me, whether it's video games, movies, or comic books, and this one does an incredible job. All we know is that there's a huge war between two major factions in this book, and that one are kind of humanoid witch types, and one are weird, I don't even know, they're called like arcanes. But don't let my lack of knowledge turn you off, because it is incredible. And by the end of this book, I want the next one. Like I said, there's so much detail in every single page. There's so much love and care spent on the world building. And just to see some of the pages with the giant monsters and just the character designs, it is something to behold. And for $4.99, you're not gonna get more out of a comic book this week for sure. So like I said before, this is Monstress by Image Comics. It's only $4.99, and it is a feast of a comic book, and I cannot recommend it enough. But thank you guys for watching. Check out more content at kronosspeakeasy.com. Check out our YouTube page, my Twitter, all that good stuff, and thank you guys for watching.